Alright, this video is going to be showing my Quest plugin I have recently written. Spent the past few days working on it, and it's my second major Java project. Now there is one command which is /quest. Once you do it, it brings up this GUI, I guess, where there are 5 options. So current quest info. This currently works. View quest stats. This is in progress. I'm working on allowing it to display like your quest history and things that you've done in the past, etc. That's not implemented yet though. And look for a party, which is also not implemented yet. It's basically where you can essentially advertise your class for other players to look at, and then they can invite you to their party. I've also got admin edit and exit. So I guess I'll first click on current quest info. Okay, so here we can see that we currently have no quest, and there's not much else we can do here with it, so I'll just return out. Now, I guess I'll go into admin edit, which is something that only admins would have access to, and here there are some options. There's create a quest, which allows you to create a quest in-game, and other players can then complete the quest. Or you can delete a quest, so if there's a quest that you don't like, or you've made a mistake in the creation or something and you want to remove it, you can click on delete quest and remove it like that. Finally, there's boss menu. This has not been implemented yet, but the aim is that you can just sort of like set up like boss things, whatever. Yeah, I'm not too sure how I'll get this to work. And there's return. So we'll create a quest. Now, there are different types of quests you can create. There's collect items for NPC, defeat mobs. So collect items for NPC is basically the NPC requires some items, you collect those items, hand them in, and then he'll give you something in return. Defeat mobs is the NPC will say, please defeat X amount of Y mob, or you can set up multiple mobs if you want, and once you've completed it and returned back to the NPC, you can, or he'll give you a reward. There's adventure, which requires the player to go within a certain radius of some coordinates. There's find another NPC, which requires you to go up to right click another NPC. And these two I have not implemented yet. Defeat boss will be set up when you just go and defeat a boss and then you get a reward there. And PvP related will probably be like go defeat a scout or something, I don't know, whatever. So we'll create a collect items for NPC quest. Alright, so once you click on it, the GUI vanishes and it asks us to enter the name of our quest NPC. This is going to be the name that the NPC has. So I'll call this page 9, and it then asks for some quest intro text. So this is text such that when you right click the NPC, it will then cycle through this text. So I'll say, hello friend, if I can spell. You can enter in as many lines as you like. How are you today? You good. I have 3 diamond blocks and a diamond sword, please. And then once you're done typing all your text, you simply type in done and press enter, and now it asks for our quest reward text, which is upon quest completion what should appear in the chat. So we'll just say thank you for the items here, take this, and then enter done. Okay, so it now asks for the quest reward location. this is a bit tricky to explain. Basically, I thought the best way to code this in to give people items or whatever would be to link or create a chest and then link the chest to the NPC. So any items in this chest here, upon quest completion, will be rewarded to the player. So let's, I don't know, yeah, player can get some melon. I don't know. You can put multiple items in, so whatever. Yeah, that's fine. And then what you do is if you press F3 and look at looking at block, you can then enter those chords in, minus 390, comma 21, comma minus 265. And this then gets linked to that chest now. And now it wants the quest requirement, which for a collect the chest or collect items quest means the items required to complete this quest. So I think we said, was it diamond block? What did we even put in? Got 3 diamond blocks and a diamond sword. Alright. So you then put the items into that chest, and then we can block it off, or I should probably get the chords of it. It's just going to be the same, +1 in the Y. Okay, and now we can enter the quest cooldown. So this is, once you complete the quest, it will go on cooldown. What should that cooldown be? We'll set it to 40 seconds. An NPC has been created. Now, normally this would be the skin of the player as well, but apparently this character has no skin. Now, if we right click him with this inventory here, 25H9. Hello friend, how are you today? Could I have 3 diamond blocks and a diamond sword please? And if you try and right click it again, it says quest requirements are not met. So let's get the items. And if we try and do it again, boom, we get the reward. It says quest completed, thank you, take this, and now if you right click him it says the quest is on cooldown. Some things to note, the text reset, you can notice, it has like I've set it so that after it has like a timeout period, so if you don't talk to the NPC for a certain amount of time, it will reset, or if you go and talk to another NPC, it would also reset. This is in case, you know, it goes down and you want to see what it says again or something, I don't know. Yeah, so then, now the cooldown's ended, you can right click him and it repeats. I've added a limit to how often you can right click hit, so you can't just like full on spam through the dialogue. It has a delay of approximately like 0.8 seconds or something, I can't remember. But yeah, you could set this sort of quest up anywhere really, and it doesn't even have to be a quest, it could just be an NPC at spawn that just trades certain items. They're very easy to set up. Okay, now let's set up another one. Let's set up so let's have one here. So admin edit, create quest. We'll set up find another NPC. The setup's very similar, so we'll call this one Seeker. So it's looking for someone that's hiding, I don't know. Quest intro. Hey, could you find a hider? I think he is at the end of the parkour. Done. Quest. Wow, you found him. Nice job. Done. And again, it wants a quest reward location. So we can we can set this up wherever we want really. I mean, I'll just put it here for the sake of it. I mean, it doesn't have to be here. And then press it free. get the looking at block. So again, I just put in the locations, or the location of the reward, and then we can put in what we want. Here, some mushrooms. Enter a quest. NPC target's name. So this is what we want him to find. So if we're looking for someone called Hyder, and quest cooldown, this can have a short cooldown of 5 seconds. And look, an NPC has been created, and I'll quickly go to the end of the parkour, and NPC create Hyder. Okay, and this message is hiding at the end of the parkour, so now if I right click him, hey, could you find Hyder? I think he's at the end of the parkour, you've accepted a quest. Now if I try and right click him again, you already started this quest, do / quest view quest information. So if you go in here and you go into your current quest information, it has the head of the player, has the type of quest you're doing, find another NPC, it has the chat that they give you, and it has this, which is glitched out apparently. Whatever, I don't know, I could fix that later. So just, no, I don't know. Let's just scroll that out there. Yeah, whatever. Okay, and there's return. If you click on here, it will abandon the quest. And it was just the name of the quest NPC. But yeah, okay. So now if you do the parkour, blah blah blah, go all the way up, right click, Hyder. Well, you found him, nice job. And it's already off cooldown, okay, and it resets. Something to note, if we accept a quest, and then try and start another quest. Hey, that's the whole one, just question for help. We'll do that, and we'll abandon the quest. Your quest has been abandoned. So now if I do such quest, boom, empty again. Okay, so that's the next subquest. We're going to show a few more. For example, you can also defeat mobs. Same process as before. I'll just warm up here. I'll call him Spider-Man, why not? Listen, Trey. Hey, I like spiders. Spiders are zombies. Please kill 3 of each. Done. Press forward. Wow. Thanks. Take this. Done. And of course we have to enter in this. You can just hide this wherever, but it doesn't matter really. So again, looking at block, minus 462, 29, minus 215. Okay, and I'll just put in there. Again, enter name of mobs to slay. So I'll say spider, zombie, and the numbers. So then you'd put in the number of each mob to slay. So we'll say 3 spiders and 3 zombies. Done. And quest cooldown, we'll go 60. Alright, so our character has spawned here. Hey, I don't like spiders or zombies. Please kill 3 of each. You've accepted a quest, and then you get the same thing. This one's slightly different now. If you go into your quest info, your quest progress shows how far in you are. So 0 out of 3 and 0 out of 3. If I then spawn in, and this one. some of that. Spawn in a spider. And if you notice there's 2 spiders remaining. And if I go back to /quest, our progress is updated. So if I then kill another, there's 1 spider remaining, there's a zombie. 2 zombies remaining. So you can see how close you are and see your progression. Let's kill the 3rd spider. So 0 spiders remaining now. And this is complete here. So if we try and kill any more, nothing happens. Let's take out a few more zombies. Give him the spider. Quest complete. Return to where you accepted your quest and retrieve your reward. So now we go back to quest. They're both complete. I could abandon, but I'm not going to now. And then you go back to whoever gave you the quest. Right click. Quest complete. Wow, thanks. Take this. And they give me the car plugin that was in here. And it's on cooldown for another 52 seconds. Now, there is not too much more to demonstrate with this plugin. I guess I'll show off the adventure one. So, this one here, enter quest name, the name of the NPC. So, I don't know, quest giver, I don't know. Go to the house at the top of the hill. Reward tax. Nice. That's a nice house. Done. Okay, quest reward location. Again, you place a chest wherever, put whatever you want in it, and then get the coords of the chest. And enter them in. Yeah. Enter quest destination. So this is when you would actually go up to A1, we'll say around here, and minus 3, 84, 42, minus 189. Alright, enter, and I'll do it back, get that down here. Enter quest cooldown, so we'll say 60 again, and an NPC has been created. You right click him, go to the house at the top of the hill, boom. This one might also be glitched out, like no, this one works fine. Okay, so it gives you your distance to the location, just so you have like an idea of where you need to go. And essentially, once that distance gets less than a certain value, that's when your quest is complete. So we'll pretend, get my image. So we'll pretend we've climbed up the mountain, blah blah blah. Made it to the location, and eventually it will say quest complete, quest given. That's a nice house, and we got the reward. So that's the majority of what I've implemented as far as quests. They're very simple to implement. They only take they'll take like 15 minutes to add a new type of quest if it's simple. As long as it's not like really complicated, it's fine. You should just create another class and add in the information about it. Finally, let's remove. So let's say that I don't like I don't like quest giver. I can delete the quest and the NPC gets removed. That's interesting, I guess. Anyone that has the quest at the time, so let's remove this guy as well now. This time if I accept the quest and then remove it. Oh no, I've got 2 of these guys, okay, there, boom. your current quest has been deleted. If you're wondering why there are two, it's because I've done this quest before somewhere else on the map. I haven't removed them, but it doesn't matter, you can have multiple. Okay, and so that shows that you can delete them. Other notes, nothing left there, nothing left there, not much left there. Okay, so I guess the final thing to explain about the plugin is if I, well, it stays on reload and restart. I won't bother doing it, but it saves all of the data to a file, and yeah, so you don't need to re-add the quests every time you restart the server, because they start up when you restart it. But yeah, alright. Just for watching. That's my second project in Java.